one more time.
Live.
Oops. Hey, we are live at 876. Video should start soon. Maybe we will get comments. Are we live? Are we live? No.
It's live, but says I don't know how we're going to be able to see what's happening on Facebook or YouTube.
Okay, well, we can ask someone who knows us to give us a call and let us see what's going on. Okay. Be right back. So I'm supposed to keep this on, right? Be right back.
I hope this works. I hope everybody's going to be able to see us. I hope this works. I hope everybody's going to be able to see us. I hope this works. I hope everybody's going to be able to see us. I hope this works. I hope everybody's going to be able to see us.
We're live. We're live.
Yeah.
We're all the way live. Hey, hello, hello. Okay. So, is anyone there?
Not yet. Not yet.
Oh, okay. Oh, we got 3 minutes. Okay. So
I got it here.
Oh, okay. So I can turn this on. So you're on Facebook there.
Yeah.
So what's wrong with my page that it won't let me go on? I don't know.
Try it again.
This is the page. Okay.
This is
Quirky on this thing.
different.
Oh,
Go to your page. Go to your.
okay. Wow. Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. This shouldn't have to be that challenging.
Right, and this the link is right there. Let's try this one. Same thing. Is it going?
Hmm.
Log in.
Hello, everybody. It's 7:00,
Hey, hey, hey.
and we're trying to see if this link works. So apparently, it's working for somebody, but I don't know who, and we have no way of knowing.
And we don't even know if we're going to get comments, or so if you can make a comment, please do that.
Yeah, if you can identify yourself in the comments.
See anybody? We're not even sure if we're going to see comments. This is quirky, this Facebook thing. They got a new format, evidently. I couldn't even get on my tablet for this show. Marvin's on another device, so he knows you can get on. Okay, I don't see any
So if you're having
comments.
it, well,
And if you know my number, text me. Let me know that you're on and which format. Is it Facebook or YouTube? This is becoming glitchy with this Facebook thing. I don't know. I don't think they want us to participate or want people to participate. I don't understand. Okay, I'm looking. I don't see any comments. Okay. Well, we hope some of you are out there with us. Well, let us start our music. We have wonderful music we want to start with. That our grand twins who are in a choir with their school. Kaumbaso is the name of the album. Is it In Living Color? Yeah, or Living Color. They go to Betty Shabazz Charter School in Chicago. So we wanted to bring you a little sunshine today. And they're streaming on all platforms. So you can get the album.
so this is the is there a Betty Shabazz?
Right there, Betty Shabazz. Mm-hmm.
African-centered charter public school in Chicago, and some professional musicians, producers have hooked up with them and created this choir and have produced this phenomenal production album for them with them. top flight, really, really nice songs.
Very uplifting, positive, inspirational, great voices, great lyrics. It makes you feel good. It's the way we start our day. You are the sunshine. Listen to that harmony, y'all.
So nobody's on Facebook. Nobody's on YouTube. Apparently the link is not working.
Sorry, y'all. Facebookers.
Again, this is an album in which our grandchildren, two twins, the son and the nine, are featured performers.
Okay, we're gonna see how we can deal with this Facebook. Okay. It's a movement, celebration, go a little further, motivation, shout it out. Maryland, hi, good on YouTube, not showing on Facebook. Yeah, we are seeing that. We don't know what, why they don't, what's going on Facebook. I don't understand. Well, at least we're on Facebook. Hey, Marilyn. Oh, YouTube. At least we're on YouTube. Yeah. Okay. We need a tech person to help with this. I don't know why this Facebook, but anyway, happy summer, everyone. And hopefully more people will jump on. I hope you're having a good summer. Ours has been very hot. It is really hot, and it's humid. So, but we're getting through it.
I really don't understand what the issue is.
Right on my phone. Not happening. Oh, let me just. It's not taking me to it at all. What happened? Somebody commented to you?
No, it's just frustrating.
Yes, it is.
Because they keep changing it, and it just doesn't make sense.
You have to check with someone who knows. I don't know who does this. Who does this? Who does Facebook Live anymore? Give us some help if you hear me on YouTube. Let's see. Go to your page. Let's see. Events. Go live. Give us opportunity. We're here trying to get it together, you all.
Right now, but where?
Okay, it's not. We're trying, you all. Oh, wow. So this is not working. Facebook is not working. I'm trying. Did you get it on your phone?
Yeah, well, but.
I'm sorry we're going through this. We prepared beautiful things. Great conversation. I don't know what to do. I'm really not the techie, so it says on my device should start soon. It wouldn't even come up on my tablet.
I just went to my page and it's live there, but it's not working for other people's devices apparently.
Wow. Oh, you God. We're pushing our way through, you all. We're trying.
Summer 2025.
This is a sign of the times, I guess. Oh, my God.
But apparently, luckily, YouTube is working, but...
Yes, but a lot of people, we don't know. 9 people are on. Hey, 9 people. Okay. So, hopefully you all have looked at the website, because we did load everything that is going to be looked at or shown in this presentation is on the website. And people have been shopping already. That's a great sign. So I just wish that we could get comments. Marilyn commented. We know she's there. Anybody else want to post and say hi so we'll know you're there? 9 people. If you have either of our numbers, you can text us so we also would know you're there. That would help. If you have our numbers. But we really appreciate those of you that are on. Facebook has cut out on us, it seems.
Yeah, they're super complicating everything, trying to make more money off of you, convoluting everything. So really, you gotta buy ads to have your posts viewed and change something. So now people can't even see the posts that you're making.
Hello, Denise. Greetings. Thank you for joining us.
And in the background, you hear the album In Living Color featuring Kalumba Soul, a choral group in which two of our grandchildren, the twins, Hassan and Anai are prominently featured. You know,
Diane, you trying to get on Facebook? However you.
see if we can do the YouTube link.
Oh, she's here. Hey, Diane. Okay. Diane Anderson. Thank you for getting on. Marvin is showing the In Living Color by Kuumba Soul, the album cover. And you can go on any streaming platform.
It should be Spotify. It should be
Apple Music.
Whatever the other one is. I know there's another one.
I'm going to remember in just a second. I can't think of it. Breathe. Oh, I can't. I'm not harmonizing. Breathe. So appropriate.
Okay, in any event, there was a couple of things, I guess, to converse about before we do our show. Kuumba Soul was the first one I wanted to feature, share that with you. I'm hoping everybody is okay, your spirits are high during what are obviously trying times. But just hold on. You got this. As I say, this too shall pass. The main thing is that we need to be here strong on the other side. So this is not a time for vigorous out in the street protests. They're coming for that. But what you do have is your voice. Whoever you are, you are the center of a circle of friends, family, and now that so many voices and so much confusion is out and about, you need to be the voice of sanity and reason and calm that people can rely on. Because there's so many people out there now you can't trust. You go on social media, nothing but conflict and chaos. You turn on the news, it's Trump porn every day. Trump did this, Trump did that, Trump did this, Trump did that. And the thing is, what can you do about it? Only in the arena, political arena, the only real weapon we have is voting. And we did that. And not to be discouraged, because the next time it's available, we have to do it again. Better. Don't let them confuse us into disbelief and apathy and thinking that it's all over, there's nothing we can do. Every election, vote. So you don't have to pay attention to a lot of the political wrangling, because it will be clear who to vote for, who to vote against. And just vote. Make sure everybody does vote. Don't be blaming and pointing fingers at people who voted for this or that, because that's all a product of Fox Media. And people who are tuned to that unreality, unless you can get them away from that, they have a different understanding of what's going on, because it's being interpreted to them in a totally different way. The horrors aren't horrors, the lies aren't lies, the crimes aren't crimes. But we know the truth. You know the truth. So you need to be a truth sayer. On another front, given that we are African Americans, there's so much happening now in Africa that is so encouraging. Just as this ship is sinking, the African continent is on the rise. So if you haven't already tuned into Burkina Faso, and Ibrahim Traore, and the coalition of African spirits and leaders that are beginning to coalesce around him, including Ghana, Rwanda, not to mention Burkina Faso, Niger, and Mali already. But the center of gravity is shifting away from corruption to authentic leadership. And as a testament of that, maybe 2 weeks ago, the European Union gave $100 million to ECOWAS, the Economic Community of West African States, ECOWAS, that Mali, Burkina Faso, and Niger broke away from. But they gave them $100 million for security, regional security. And the head of ECOWAS directly threatened Ibrahim Traore, telling him that if he did not step down, that there would be military consequences. So he's being paid by these European crackers to wage war.
Which country? Who was it? The head.
The head. He's from Sierra Leone. He's the recently elected president of ECOWAS. He's a dictator himself, and he's complaining to them because they're not falling into line with the dictatorship. They're looking out for their people. They're doing phenomenal things. They're rejecting their European colonial masters. And this is a threat to all the other lackey African heads of state. And Burkina Faso, Niger, and Mali, they kicked France out of their country, severed all ties, military and economic. And France is only alive because it has been able to exploit Africa for all these years. And without that, they are going to suffer. So they're going to pull out all stops trying to bring these countries down. So pay attention to that. The positivity of Burkina Faso, Mali and Niger, Ghana, Rwanda, Botswana. Also, African spirits are rumbling in the Caribbean. The Barbados Prime Minister Mia Mottley, very strong voice. The Minister of Jamaica, also very strong. So the Caribbean is now making direct African connections, bypassing the European financial institutions, political institutions. So good things on the horizon there. One thing that's caught my attention, I think I posted about this on Facebook, is this universe of this cadre of people calling themselves FBA, Foundational Black Americans, who are attempting to sever our connection, historical, cultural connections with Africa, and the Caribbean. And they're doing it because they hope that someday they're going to get reparations. And when they get the reparations, they don't want to share it with anybody. And it's crazy, but it is also being financed, well financed, and promoted. So be careful of these folks. They have slick media presentations, but they're lying through their teeth. And the notion that you can separate what they call Black American culture from African culture. When you look in the mirror, what is that you see? What's that looking back at you? And if our culture is not an amalgamation of African and Caribbean spirits, as well as what we've done here, inspired by African, our African roots and our African ancestry, are you saying that our culture derives from our enslavement? That we learned to dance when Master was whipping us? That our rhythm comes from what? Some enslavement experience? That's crazy. But it's blowing up all over social media. Focused, I think, recently around the Essence Festival, which is an entertainment event. That is not Black culture. That's a business venture and an entertainment event. And because it is now headed by an African, and the editor of the Essence magazine is an African sister, they're trying to frame this as some kind of African takeover of Black culture. And it's silly, but you're getting a lot of likes and responses and chatter. And controversy in social media is monetized. So the more controversy you stir up, the more money the digital plantations will pay you. So beware, be careful, watch out. And we're getting ready to experience the consequences of AI, artificial intelligence, as they're putting hundreds of billions of dollars into that. And one thing I just recently noticed is that in order to form the data centers that power and sustain artificial intelligence requires a phenomenal usage of energy and water, but not just any water. This is like potable water. Water that people use to drink. It's not seawater. It's not groundwater. This is filtered water, and it consumes phenomenal amounts of water. So they're locating these data centers in poor communities and in African countries that are suffering already from water shortages. And they're doing so without compensation, without regard. They have tried to sneak into the infamous budget bill this clause that had a prohibition against any municipality, any local government, state or city or county government from passing any regulation regulating AI for 10 years. I believe they took it out.
Okay,
but
I found this on the web for county government passing any regulation.
I wasn't talking to you,
See? AI, there you go. In your business.
Prohibition against any
What happened?
the speaker coming up.
Oh, okay.
But that would have meant that any of these AI companies could come into your town, your city, and put one of these water guzzling data centers, and you could do nothing. The city couldn't do nothing about it. So they're angling and they're wrangling, and they're trying to force this AI thing on us. And all I can say is beware, be wary, be wise. But enough for that. As Fela would say, let us What?
The
Music?
speaker. I don't know what's going on.
Let's cut
Okay.
it.
Oh, sorry. Okay. The Spela says what?
Let us continue what we came in the room to do.
Yes, to show our creativity, which is sustaining us, which is giving us strength and energy to get through and master what is happening with us right now. So we are, that's as Toni Morrison said it best. Um, you got to create art because what is it? They see us as dangerous anyway. So this is the way that we have to show ourselves, show up, and be brave. And here we are.
And in the forecast of professions that AI is going to decimate, we're not one of them. Because we can't do what we do with a machine or a computer. It comes from our heart, from our soul, from our life's experience, from our hands, from our time. And this is African ingenuity, not artificial intelligence.
And without further ado, who's going first?
Yeah, thanks, Mel. Yeah,
Hey, Mel.
I don't know what happened with the YouTube. You can't figure it out.
Yeah, we're gonna have to check with Ella and Lavalley and see how that's working. They get it to work.
But it generates a link. But the link is for you to register, and they say that by registering, they'll send you a notice. But it doesn't work, and it's crazy. They keep changing this stuff and making it more and more complicated. So,
well, you all stick with us if you can. Once again, the music in the background we wanted to share. It is our grand twins in a choir called Kaumba Soul from their school formed at Betty Shabazz in Chicago, charter school. The name of the album is In Living Color. These young people are just phenomenal. And the support group or the choir director, and he has a team of brothers that really believe in these children, and they have a studio. They engineered the whole piece. They arranged and wrote the songs, and it is so uplifting. As someone said, I'm gonna use this on my walk every morning. So the name of this particular song, which is one of my favorites, I should say, um, what is it? You are the sunshine, and that's how we see you all as our sunshine. Each one, reach one, teach one. Says Diane says not generating a link. Yeah. Okay, we tried. You are the sunshine. She says it's not generating a link. Okay. Oh, okay. He's going to the slideshow now. Okay. Summer pieces. Bring in some yellows and oranges with some reds and I guess I need, I don't, what do I call this? This is my brushstroke acrylic with some coral beads and pressed bamboo, the yellow at the bottom. So this is kind of a hoop. So it's a wire that goes through your ear. So that's beginning of the summer collection. And I have a complement to go with that. A hoop called these abstract hoops. It's a layered piece with coral, the brushstroke acrylic, and the pressed bamboo. My classic crescent, and that photograph didn't come out so good, but it is a crescent. And one of the things that I'm gonna get this left right thing together sooner. I do a lot of curved pieces, crescents. This one's embellished with some glass beads. Anyway, it's an accent piece, as I call them. Another one. This one's a little more crescenty, curved. A kinetic waterfall in the summer colors. It's yellows and orange. I think this is also, it's really recycled bamboo. I don't know, maybe the pressed came up some kind of way. Yellow, yellow, yellow. Cheryl Kearney, maybe you couldn't get on, but whenever I do yellow, I think of her. She's a friend in California. She loves yellow. So, and I don't do it often. So there's some yellow for you. Abstract hoop. And I think we have a complement to go with that. Another one, basket hoop, glass beads, two kinds of yellow trends, lucent and opaque. This is, as I call it, in my stylized Chihuahua designs. And this is really blue. I know it looks black, but it is indigo. And this is a marbleized acrylic at the top. And let me see, what is it? Blue, 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 blue. Let's see, where it is up there. All the way here. I got it. Okay. So, and at the bottom, it's really a lighter blue than at the top. So there you go. You see, that's blue, 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 indigo. Okay. And it has some iridescent hematite beads wrapped with it. But anyway, blue, blue. One of my favorites, as I say, another abstract hoop. This one is a layered piece, um, and that is blue, indigo, and cobalt blue. Sterling silver wire, blue glass beads. This is I call it leaf green, which is, it's not as green. Well, yeah, it's green. Okay. Ah, but it's two tones. It's more, and then it's more of a seafoam green with a darker green. And then there's a complement to that one. Move it. You can see that. Okay. And this is embellished with iridescent hematite beads on sterling. And some teal, blue, turquoise. What is this one? Is this one? Yeah. Okay, a couple. I'm trying to do more. Those are a little more closely complementary as people have. Well, I want something that looks almost just like it, so I'm going to do a few of those. Okay. And here's the other one. And this has turquoise glass beads on it, both of them. And my classic boomerang hoop. And there are two of these, even though people still will say, well, I only want one of them. Okay, that's fine. And then they'll get something else. So these are, okay, what are those? This is some layered acrylic. You see, and with some purple. And that purple on here looks blue, but it really is purple. See? So no, I'm not the best photographer. I did take these pictures. So, but this is another form of a stylized chihuahua. One of my favorite designs. And then there is a complement to that one. It's got me looking for blue. And there, different shapes, different pieces of purple, especially at the bottom. And this has crystal beads, purple. Some orange, back to orange, sunshine color. And this is a layered hoop, as I call it, abstract, but several pieces. And this is recycled bamboo that's dyed. But I love the color and the denseness of, oh, this also has some two different kinds. Okay, there we go. So I guess this is not like we usually have where I'm able to get feedback because we can't talk to, or you can't talk to us. This is not good. I mean, kind of, you can talk to us, but anyway, everything is available on the website and more pieces are on the website. I'm only going through about, 30 something, 39, 40 today. Marvin let me go crazy and put 82 pieces on the website. I didn't plan to. Uh, Someone says, do you ever sleep? Yes, that's all. I mean, when I go to sleep, that's my rest. Otherwise, yes, it's work all the time. Here's another. This is another form of a abstract hoop, but this, I call this a dangle hoop. This has amber. The pressed bamboo has some amber beads on it as well. Um, I like my long pieces. I'm trying to, okay, there we go. Kind of like this one that I'm wearing. This one is, let's see, amber resin and amber beads, a abstract hoop. Oops, I'm going to have to stand up for that one so I can show it to you. It is all the way over there. Okay. This one sits on the ear. This isn't a hoop. This goes on the ear with a post. And this says sterling silver on it. Two different kinds of acrylic in the pressed bamboo. And here's a compliment to it. Oops, okay, I got this. Well, that's not it. That's the next one. There we go. So I feel really awful that we can't go back and forth with each other. I guess we're gonna have to do Zoom next time. We thought we were doing something, but okay, we got 54 and 55. This one is the recycled bamboo with polymer clay. So it's in the stylized Chihuahua family or shield. Same here, and they have movements, and these are up on the ear. These are post earrings. This is our granddaughter singing here solo. Anai is her name. I call this a sweet hoop. This is a mosaic acrylic with a resin, striped resin. And there are two of these. Yeah. A little darker. This is lighter than the pictures, as you can see. Now for some whites. This is the season where we can wear a lot of that, of course. Looks so good in the summertime. Layered basket hoop abstract as crystal beads and coral, white coral. And another version, crystal beads. One that has a waterfall effect. Kind of chihuahua at the top. Coral, crystal, milk glass beads. That's what I've been trying to remember. A little silver and off-white hoop with some crystal beads. It's a great everyday hoop. There are two of those. Diane, this looks like you, Diane Anderson. And my bronze checkered. This is a new acrylic that I'm working with that I love. It's just so exquisite and rich looking. This is like a dango kinetic piece. And I have hoops in that, the boomerang hoops. Showed that one. It's two, it's two, it's two. But yes, you can see it's a frosted bronze. It's beautiful. I show. Another kinetic piece. It's like a dancer. Jet beads. And I think one more or two more. A nice big hoop. Sits on the ear, dangles. Let yourself shine like a diamond. And I think one more. So yeah, this is a collection I'm working on, or worked on for the summer. I'll have more of this material, more designs. And I guess our next show is an in-person show. We'll be in Detroit for the Belle Isle Art Fair. August the 1st and 2nd, or 2nd and 3rd, which is it? Saturday, Sunday, first weekend in August.
Second and third. Yeah.
Second and third. So those Detroiters, or if you know people in Detroit, and we will be sending out emails and cards to, we do have family in Detroit. We've been going there for years. We just haven't been there in at least 4 years now, I think. This would have been 4 years this year. But we're looking forward to it because it's been a while. A lot of good people in Detroit. Hey, Pat. Yes, dear, I got you. I'm going to send you your piece. Hey, Hump.
Oh,
Great.
yes, what's up, man?
Who else is there? Who else? Thank you all for joining us. We know the glitch on whatever that platform. What do we? Facebook is not good.
But yeah, if you go to the website, as soon as you drop down, you'll see both of our collections, and then all the pieces that were shown and others are featured on the website, and they're numbered and priced. Yes, just the way they showed up on the slideshow. That's the way they're pictured on the website. I think and they're in descending numbers, so the higher numbers start, and then you have to go down to get to the lower numbers. But everything is there. So again, it's marvinsin.com. Please check it out. Go to the website, look around, and hopefully you'll see something there that catches your spirit.
It will empower you to get through these times, give you some energy and inspire.
Okay, so now I'm going to quickly go through some of my recent creations.
And talk about we didn't say anything about Ghana, but we should say we go to Ghana twice a year. We try to anyway, but we were there in April of this year, and it was a very rewarding, productive trip where we are engaging and teaching young people to. Marvin has someone that paints for him. I have someone that beads for me. He also has someone who's already seasoned. He doesn't even have to teach him anything. Who helps him to sew the bags up, but he still gets up and work from 8 o'clock to 8 o'clock. Okay, I'm gonna give you a break. 8 o'clock to 8 o'clock.
Yeah, we hit the ground running. The first day we're there, leather shopping, catching up with some friends. This year, we are very fortunate to stay with a friend of ours, Juanita Busy Bee Britton,
In Accra.
who has a wonderful house there. So she had us as guests. That was a really wonderful experience. And from there, we jump up to Kumasi and hit the ground running up there. And, settling in, unpacking, saying hello to everybody, and calling the crew, getting the schedule together. And,
Going to the market sweating. Because it was really hot this time.
But it's always a wonderful time, a wonderful experience. It's not just being in the motherland, but being there and being productive, building kind of a legacy of creativity and relationship, and it has been a truly gift to both of our careers at this stage. And we're hopefully gonna, move it forward and continue creating and designing.
We're very fortunate to be able to stay in Garvey House, which was established by I call him my brother-in-law, Marvin's one of his best friends is like a brother, Andrew, and our sister Dawn Sutherland, who keeps it maintained and makes sure that things flow and go as it should. And we're just really fortunate to have that place available to us. So we're just very grateful, I should say, again and again.
So this is a business card case. These are 55. This one, the design, it's what I call Kuba colors. So these are Kuba cloth patterns. Kuba cloth is raffia, and it's usually in earth tones, shades of brown and tan. But I've adapted the patterns and just added brighter more vibrant color palettes. This one was just sold, but this is black and silver. These ornaments are either dinka symbols or stools, symbolic of Ghanaian culture. Scarab, the Kemetic collection. And this is HA profile, actually a tribute to Akosua when her hair was black.
Oh, that's cold. Let's go.
Another card case. Another one, the Dinka symbols, two crocodiles. Though we share the same stomach, yet we fight for food. It's a warning to create and embrace unity in the face of diversity. This is the cell phone pouch. This is probably my most popular item.
Especially for the elderly. No, so.
Where's my phone? Where's my phone? Oh, there it is around my neck. But, so these are the, and I don't know, Mel, if you're still on, I'm working on your white one. So I'll see you in Harlem. Again, all these cell phone pouches, usually made with very soft lamb skin leather,
It's one of
padded.
my favorites.
This is a Sanufa mask bouncing up against the Kuba pattern. This is a lunar silhouette. So most of these leathers are also found. This leather particularly found in Ghana. It's like a printed, silkscreen printed snakeskin pattern. Again, these are all cell phone pouches. Again, Kuba colors. This is pink and green. Indigos and purples and blues. Kuba colors. The cell phone pouch.
I love that one. You know I love that.
Pinks and purples and oranges and turquoise. These are coin pouches. You can see the brass ornament. It's a replica of the king's slippers. And the Adinkra symbol, the Insaroma, symbol of the presence of God in heaven. It's a ball sister with the Duafe Adinkra symbol, the comb, symbol of femininity. This is a man's wallet with the eye of Heru. And these are $100, the wallets. This is a flat card. I'll put it on. Find it. Looks like this. And the zip is open. For your money, etc. And on the back, there's a secured area for your cards.
Very popular for all of you with all those cards. Oh,
There you
there
can
it
see the
is.
back of it.
Okay.
There's another one, another image. And that's a Chihuahua with the new Ujinyame. It's another men's wallet. These are called the Slim Wallet. Scarab. The Bese Saka, another Slim Wallet. The continent of Africa. This is the very popular ladies' wallet. Call it the Metro wallet. You can see the inside, and it has a zipper pocket on the back. Snap closed. The Metro wallet. There are several of these. There's another one, and another. The Metro wallet. These are 150 on the website. Metro wallet. This is the new pouch. This is my pink and green homage to the AKAs.
Gotta have a red and white one.
I did have a Delta. But every time I showed the Deltas, the AKA, where's it? Where we at? Where we at? Okay, nah, I got you covered. This is the Heather pouch, very popular style. There's another one, the Gele mask from Nigeria. The Gele blesses the festival in the marketplace. Another Heather pouch. I really like this color. These are 210. It's another new pouch.
That's my favorite.
Yeah, mine too. I don't know. I just love these colors.
Mm-hmm.
Nefertiti on a new pouch. This is Silhouette and Blues. It's another new pouch. Semitic collage with the Eye of Peru, the scarab, and the feathers of Ma'at. It's a medium
Oh, I
roundup.
love that. The design.
The
That's
band
great.
mask with the Jinyame intersecting colors and imagery and a turquoise bag. This is the I call it the Zip Cosmet. It's a small bag, but it's very roomy. You can see the back of it. The tuck pocket, a zip pocket. This is called the Grand Fran.
That's pretty.
There's another one with the Congo mask. Tifwebe tribe. There's another Congo design. Membetu, sister. And here's one of the new styles. I call this the Nightlife Clutch. You can see it has a handle on top, but it also has a detachable shoulder strap. See, Red Kente is another one. The Dinkra triplet, the Ram's horns, the Jinyame, and the Bese Saka. And here, we're stepping into the white collection. This is again the Nightlife clutch with the color lily. Leather pouch. White for the season. People have been asking me for these white bags for years. It's been difficult finding white leather, but I did and took the advantage of making up a few white bags for the season, for the summer season. There's another new Jinyame and the Heather pouch. And the Ankh, symbol of eternal life. And we need that now more than ever. This bag is called the Baby Bed Style. It's a very soft zip top bag. This is Alsar, also known as Isis, Bring, Sister of Gele, the Dinkra symbol. Love will always find its way home. This is from the Kemet collection, and the symbol of the lotus and the papyrus. symbol of the unification of Upper and Lower Egypt in the 18th dynasty. And that's it. So again, I invite you to visit the website, look around, find something you like. These are obviously perfect gifts for people. Gifts, as they say, worth giving and keeping.
Deborah, I see you said, let me see. Yeah, they're numbered on the website. So, yes, they're numbered, and you would have to go to the website to do the purchase. Thank you. Thomas, your cousin was on. Do you see that? Thomas Ruffin? No. Again, what is the website address? Okay.
You can see it scrolling
Mm-mm.
on the slideshow, marvinsin.com. Marvinsin.com.
Hey, Thomas, cousin.
Thomas,
Whatever you
I don't
got.
have your phone number, man. I was trying to reach you.
So yeah, can he put it on there?
No.
Anyway, yeah.
So reach out maybe on Facebook, or I don't know if you have my email. But, well, but I wanted to talk to you. The white calla lily bag mail is $2.95. And again, it's called the Night Live Flex.
Not that one.
No.
Oh, the calla lily.
Calla
Okay,
lily.
right.
Okay.
So I'm gonna get ready to wrap it up, but this is perfect timing with this song. That's how we see you all as our sunshine, and we just wanted to bring you a little sunshine. Hopefully we did. And say the email address again.
Okay, Thomas, my email is Marvin Sin
SIN.
23 at gmail.com.
Oh, he's gonna put it in the comments. So Diane, if you're still there, we're thinking about doing a show for our California family and friends online specifically. I don't know if we're going to do Zoom, or we probably should do Zoom since we're having difficulty with this. So I'll keep you posted. Let me know when the book club meets. So anyway, we won't interfere with that, or we should do one just for you all. We'll see. But anyway, we'll talk. And to everyone that joined us this evening, thank you. We look forward to seeing you at one of our in-person shows, hopefully, or by and by somewhere.
So that's Detroit, the 2nd and 3rd of August. Harlem Week, I think it's 13th and 14th. Or something like that. So
It's 18th, 19th, I think. I hope. You really got that mixed up.
16th and 17th.
That's it. Yes. Okay.
And then we're in Raleigh, North Carolina for Labor Day together.
So yeah, we're gonna miss Chicago this year, and we know that they're gonna do the African Festival. Not that we're usually doing that, but we're usually there for Labor Day at Faye's African Art Gallery. So if you're in Chicago, make sure that's another great spot to check out some beautiful art as well as some African art. Yes.
So again, remember, the storm is raging, literally and figuratively. Uh, Devastating floods in Texas,
Yeah, just be
New
careful.
Mexico,
Pay attention to the weather.
Boston, D.C.
It happens here in the central region
Chicago,
too.
and North Carolina,
Yeah.
in China, in India. Uh, they say this climate change is a hoax as they, holler for water rescue. The Texas thing was obviously very devastating. The loss of life that's incalculable. But know this: if it rains on you 12 inches in 2 or 3 hours, no matter where you are, you're in a flood.
Yeah,
you are
gotta
in a
get
flood.
out. Yeah, especially if the ground hasn't, you haven't had any rain. It's
So
just running off.
if you're in a city, there's no way that the city drainage system can absorb that. So take a lesson. Have a go bag. It's a go bag with your passport, your birth certificates, your insurance issues. Have a place
Your
to go to.
medicines. Yeah.
Keep an eye on when they say flash flood alert. Move your car to a parking garage if you can. It's one of the universal things we see in all these floods is cars floating away.
That's in the cities. We got no parking garages. Wait, in the country. Wait a minute.
But most
I'm thinking about buying a boat. Wait a minute.
Most people are in cities, so
That's true. That's true.
Attention.
We don't
If you can even, judge your flood risk by the elevation to find out: are you in a hill or are you in a valley? Does the water run?
And how close are the tributaries? And so.
If you're located near a river or a lake, you're in especially vulnerable. So, pay attention to the weather. Get you a weather radio.
A raft. We can get a blow up raft.
but keep your eyes open. The news may be irrelevant, but the weather is always important, especially these days. So no place is safe. And I can testify, having experienced flood damage and tornado damage, it's no joke. So pay attention to
very fortunate
where your
those
friends
times.
and family are. Keep tabs on them. But again, have an escape plan with your family. Know where you're going to meet up at. Have a bag with essentials, some snacks to eat, some water, first aid kits, flashlight, charger for your phone,
battery pack for your phone,
all your documents. So, like I said, these are changing times. So you need to be aware of the changes and stay ahead of the changes so that, so, you don't get caught off guard. And again, remember, you are the light. Especially if you're in our circle of consciousness and culture and spirit, members of your family and community are looking to you. So keep your head to the sky, pay attention to your health, hydrate. A good friend was hospitalized a couple of days ago. Dehydration. So we're going to get through this. Hopefully, we'll wind up in a better place than you started. Don't let them get you down.
Stay up. You gotta stay up.
Stay up. Our spirit, our resilience, and our ancestors are on our side. They're going to help us get through this. We have to be present and available.
And tune in to Kuumba Soul. Let her keep the spirits up too.
The music will get you through. So thank you all. Apologies to those who couldn't get on.
Yeah, we'll hear about it later and tomorrow, but we're going to work on, I think we may have to just go to Zoom. At least we have had success with that. So anyway, just want to thank you. Gratitude, love.
So we're going to sign off.
Everybody have a good evening. Make it a creative and productive week.
Peace.
Peace. Love and